Amy, I'm going to stop by my parents' house. I don't need dinner tonight.
What? Again?
What's wrong with going home to my parents?
Not that there's anything wrong with it. If you didn't need dinner, you should have called earlier. You've been visiting your parents too much lately.
I just got a call from my sister. She had to go out for the night. She asked me to take care of the kids.
Speaking of which, your sister got divorced and moved back to your parents' house.
That's right. Sis with 3 kids. I thought I should help her out.
But your parents are both at home, right? You don't have to go out of your way to help, do you?
What are you talking about? My dad and mom can't handle those kids. Amy, you know how my nephews are, don't you?
Well, they're not so much fussy as they are restless. They run around with food in their mouths, and they won't listen to anybody. It must be hard to take care of 3 kids like that.
Right? That's why I have to go and take care of them.
But why did your sister suddenly decide to go out?
She's going out for a drink with friends.
Huh?
What? You got a problem with that?
No, since you said she had to go out, I thought she was going to work or something. I was a little surprised to hear that she was leaving the kids to go out for fun.
It is what it is. She just suddenly asked me. She's always working hard to raise those kids. I just thought I'd let her take a break once in a while.
That's true, but...
Are you jealous of my sister?
Huh?
You're the same age as her, right? She got married 10 years ago and had 3 kids. And you just got married and don't have any kids yet. Naturally, she is the better woman. You can't stand that I'm nice to her, can you? Am I wrong?
That's not what you think. Besides, everyone has their own way of life. I don't think people without kids or single people are inferior.
Oh, come on, Amy. You know you were frantic to get married. You've always been a workaholic. That's why you couldn't get married until you were this age, right?
Well, that's true.
You wanted to have kids after all, so you married me, right?
Well...
You should be thanking me for picking you up. And good for you. You met a man younger and healthier than you.
Huh?
Anyway, I'm going to my parents' house today. Maybe I'll just stay there. Amy, don't worry about me. Eat dinner and go to bed first.
What do you mean you might stay over? Ethan, are you ready for the honeymoon?
Huh?
We're going on our honeymoon soon. But you've been going to your parents' house all the time. Are you making preparations for the trip?
Oh, that's right. But you should do it, Amy.
What?
You used to enjoy traveling when you were single, right?
Yes, but...
You've been abroad a lot, right? But I've only been abroad once. It would just be much better if I left everything up to you.
No, I can't prepare for someone else's trip. I don't know what guys need.
No, that's fine. Just play it by ear. You can go through my stuff, so go ahead and prepare whatever.
Oh, come on.
I don't really need anything special. If there's anything I need, I'll put it in there myself later.
Ethan, maybe you don't care about the honeymoon?
Huh? That's not true. I'm really looking forward to it.
Then you don't have to dump all the travel preparations on me, do you?
You're my wife, right? You can at least pack your husband's luggage. If I don't get to my parents' house soon, it'll be a problem for my sister. See you later.
Hey, Ethan.
I'll be busy with my nephews. And don't call me about little details.
What?
Hey, Amy, what's up? As soon as we got off the plane, you took off somewhere. We are on our honeymoon. Don't go off on your own.
I can't believe it.
What?
We're on our honeymoon today. Why is your family coming with us?
Be happy. My whole family's coming with us on our honeymoon. Come on, it's the first time for both my dad and mom to go abroad. I'm glad we got to take care of them. My sister's kids were so excited to be on a plane for the first time.
What do you mean, be happy? Are you stupid?
What? Are you mad at me?
Of course I'm angry. Bringing your parents and sister's family on our honeymoon? Don't you think it's strange?
No, I don't. I think it's better to have more people and have more fun.
Not good at all. This is not a honeymoon. A honeymoon is for two people.
That's just what you want.
That means you didn't want to go on the trip, just the two of us?
It's not like that. When I went to my parents' house the other day, I mentioned something about our honeymoon. My sister said, "Oh, that sounds nice. I want to go too." I couldn't help but to ask her to come with us.
I'm exasperated.
But I couldn't leave my nephews behind and just take my sister alone. So of course, the kids would have to come too, right? Then my dad and mom said they wanted to go too. So the whole family ended up coming with us on our honeymoon.
So you turned our honeymoon into a family vacation without consulting me.
Well, we're all here together now, so there's not much we can do about it. Let's get back in a good mood and enjoy the trip. I mean, my nephews are running all over the place. I need you to get back here and keep an eye on them.
That's not even funny. I can't believe I have to babysit on my honeymoon.
Wait, you don't like kids?
That's not the case. I've always wanted kids. I can't wait to have them.
I've always thought that for someone who says they want children, you never take care of my sister's kids, do you?
Excuse me?
If you really want children, then try taking care of your nephews who are here now. Think of this trip as a good opportunity to practice parenting. Take good care of the kids.
You're on your own now. I'm not joining you guys.
Oh, you're such a pain in the neck. Do you realize you're an old woman? It's a miracle you married a younger man. Don't be sulky just because your husband's family came along on your honeymoon. We have a room for just the two of us, right? We have a separate room, and I was thinking we could think about having a baby. So, I'm telling you to cheer up and get back here right away.
I was wrong. I had no idea you were so insane and self-centered. Well, I knew something was wrong. When you went back to your parents' house so often, even though we were newlyweds? Just because I'm an older woman, don't think you can just do whatever you want.
Oh, you're such a pain in the neck. You can leave if you have a problem with me. I thought we were going to enjoy the trip with the whole family. By the way, your nephews are so pure and cute. I can't wait to have kids myself. Well, I'm sure you'll cool down in a while. Just be back in time to check in, okay? My mom and dad are worried about you being gone. Hey, Amy, are you still bent out of shape? We're already at the hotel. It's almost dinner time. Get over here. I can't keep an eye on these kids. They're running amok. You've never really taken care of children, so I don't think you know how hard it is. You've probably just been strolling around cooling off, right?
I'm already back home.
What?
I just landed at the airport. Luckily, there was an empty seat on the plane.
What are you doing going back home by yourself?
You told me to. You told me to leave if I had a problem with it.
Of course, I was joking about leaving. Who would seriously leave? This is our honeymoon.
What kind of honeymoon is that? I don't have to deal with your nonsensical values. You were just going to make me take care of the kids when we got there.
We could at least just take care of the kids. I'm not asking you to take care of them alone.
I wonder about that. We once tried to go to an amusement park on a date. Your sister and the kids came with us, didn't they? You and your sister just dumped the kids with me. You two went off on your own to have fun. And you made me pay for most of it, and you didn't even thank me. You are going to use me as a babysitter for this trip, while you went off and had fun with your family anyway. I don't want to be used by your in-laws anymore.
But this time, we're the stars of the show, you know. What are we going to do without you, one of the main people?
You're the one who made me get the hotel, the airline tickets, everything. You made me pay for everything and you didn't pay a penny. I even had to pack your luggage for some reason. How is this not being a slave, but being a new wife?
Okay, I didn't know you were so frustrated. I'm sorry I made you do all the travel arrangements.
It's too late to apologize now.
But now that we're here, what can I do? If I see the kids' happy faces, I won't be able to turn them away, and neither will you. So, just come back and cool off. We'll just enjoy the trip as a family this time. And if you want, then we can just do our honeymoon, just the two of us, somewhere else.
How dare you? You're going to make me pay for it anyway, aren't you?
No, I'll pay for it next time.
I'm not listening to you anymore. If you want to get your way so badly, get someone else to do it.
Wait, you don't mean you're divorcing me?
Of course I'm divorcing you.
You're overreacting just because I brought my family on vacation.
We can't stay married if you think I'm overreacting. Our values are too different.
Damn, you've been saying whatever you want to me for a while now, you old hag. You're so desperate to make money that all you do is get old and have no chance with a man.
Go ahead, say whatever you want. I'm divorcing you.
If you divorce me, you may never have children. I'm not going to give you another chance when you come back to me crying. Amy, how are you doing? I haven't seen you for more than a year. Are you still working as hard as ever?
What's up? What do you want now?
I thought it's time to settle down and have a good talk.
Talk about what? I have nothing to say to you.
You don't have to be so cold about it. We've been through a lot since the honeymoon. You just packed your bags and left. After all, I had to leave too, and it cost me a lot of time and money.
Of course it did. You can't pay the rent there on your own salary.
You were making a lot of money. I have a newfound respect for you.
So what? I don't want to hear about your hardships. I'm not interested in your life at all. If you have something to say, can you just get it over with?
Don't be so cold. We used to be husband and wife.
But we're strangers now.
Don't say that. I'm actually regretting it. I wish I'd never divorced you. It was only after I lost you that I realized how much you meant to me. So, why don't you and I start over again?
I don't want to.
Why not?
We don't have the same values. There's no way we can start over.
You don't have to tease me like that. I know you're old enough to have kids. But at your age, who's going to take you? I'm sure you're regretting your divorce right now. I'm worried about you, and I just want to help you.
No, you don't need to worry about that.
I told you not to be so stubborn. You don't want to end up single for the rest of your life, do you?
I'm already married.
Huh?
The guy I married has no physical problems. I have no problems. I know I'm ready to have kids right now. So I know with all my heart that it was the right decision to leave you.
Huh? Wait a minute. Are you serious? There's no way you can get married that fast.
I was surprised myself. I was planning on signing up for a dating service after our divorce. But before that, I had a chance to befriend a business partner. He and I hit it off really well. We have similar values. Soon we started dating on the premise of marriage. We just got married last month and moved in together.
No, wait a minute. What's going to happen to me then?
I don't know. You can continue to live your life as you always have.
But I want to get back together with you too. I'm saying, what about my feelings?
I don't care what you think. You're not important to me.
Oh, come on. I love you so much.
Don't say I love you so casually. The only reason you contacted me is because you need money, right?
What What are you talking about? I genuinely love you.
Money got tight after you broke up with me, so you wanted to get back together with me, didn't you? After you married me, your lifestyle improved drastically. You bought your nephews all the toys and stuff they wanted.
That's,
You were always taking your sister and the nephews to amusement parks and movie theaters. But I was always the one paying. And you acted like you were paying for it. Even after the divorce, the kids begged you for stuff, and all the money just disappeared, didn't it? You had to move. You had to do all the housework. So you came to me for help, right?
You're right, but...
Or you wanted to take advantage of my hunger and inability to find a man. And then you were gonna spend all my money on fertility treatments.
What? How did you know about that?
Looks like I hit the nail on the head. You're unable to have children.
Actually, yes, that's right. I didn't think that I, as a man, could be infertile. But how the hell would you know? I don't remember giving you the test results.
I knew something was wrong for a long time. Even though my body was fine, and even on a good day to have a baby. We couldn't have a baby, no matter how many times we tried. I was beginning to wonder if there was something wrong with you.
Well, you saw through it all, didn't you? I actually have a coworker who is having trouble having kids. He said it's very expensive to get it cured. I've tried a lot of things, but nothing's worked. So I went to check it out the other day. And sure enough, I was in shock. I love kids, and my sister's kids are so cute. I'd love to get treatment, but we don't have a lot of money.
So you tried to rip me off to pay for the treatment.
I didn't mean to take money from you. I was just trying to get you to help me. You said you wanted a baby too. If I could get better and you could have a baby, isn't that a win-win for both of us?
What do you mean, win-win? You only think about yourself. You knew I wanted kids, and then I married someone who can't have kids. And you want me to pay for your therapy?
I'm sorry, but I need you.
I don't need you. I don't even want to look at you anymore. You call me an old woman all the time. I can't believe you're the kind of man who brings his family on your honeymoon without permission.
I'm sorry for the horrible things I said to you. I'm sorry about the honeymoon, so please reconsider getting back together with me again.
I thought you were too young for me, and this is what I get for it. Thanks to you, I've learned a lot. This time around, I had him checked out first. And when I found out there was nothing wrong, I decided to marry him.
But isn't that kind of sad? If either of you had a problem, you wouldn't have married, right?
Sure, but it's a very logical way to get married. He wanted kids too. We're very happy with the relationship we have.
What the heck? You're the only one who's happy. I have no money. I can't have kids. I'm miserable every day.
You don't deserve to be happy. Don't ever contact me again.
Oh no. Amy, please help me.
Goodbye, scumbag. After that, Ethan called and texted me several times. It was depressing, so I blocked him. I don't know much about what happened after that. I guess it became hard having his sister and her children mooch off him all the time. Rumor has it that he changed his job and moved to a distant city to get away from them. As for me, I got pregnant right after I remarried, and I'm currently on maternity leave. I think it was the right decision to trust my instincts and make the decision quickly. My husband and I are looking forward to the birth of our baby.